Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the Lampadati Felon in Grand Theft Auto Online. This is a car that you can get right off of the street in this game. It's super good, it has super good handling, decent acceleration, and decent performance overall. It's a super underrated vehicle. I'm looking forward to customizing it. Let's hop in. Alright guys, so starting off with the armor, we're going to go 100% on that. The brakes as well. And for the bumpers, we have front and rear options. For the front, we can do the stock front bumper or the custom front splitter. We're going to go for the front splitter just because I think it makes it look a little more aggressive. For the rear bumpers, we can do the carbon rear diffuser or leave it stock. We're going to go for the carbon diffuser. I like that look. Engine all the way up, of course. The exhaust, we can do stock or the oval exhaust. I kind of like the oval. It's okay. Let's do that. For the hood, we can add a ram air hood or leave it stock. I'm going to go for the ram air hood just to make it, a little tiny bit more aggressive. For the lights, xenon of course. For the plate, we're going to go yellow on black. For the respray, this car only has a primary, which is a bit unfortunate, but we can still make it look pretty good, I feel like. So let's have a look through all the colors. I'm almost thinking of going for like a diamond blue or something like that. I feel like that looks pretty good on this car. Let's see what else they got here. Ooh, Saxon blue. Saxon blue looks really good actually. Let's go for Saxon blue. For these skirts, we can do custom skirts. Makes the car a little more aggressive like everything else, so we'll go for that. For the spoiler, we can do a low-level spoiler if we want to. Sure, why not? Looks pretty good, I think. Kind of suits the car. A lot of the time the spoiler won't suit the car, but this, I feel like it works. The suspension, we can lower this thing quite a decent amount. Let's do that, why not? Next up, we got the transmission all the way up, of course, and the turbo. The wheels, I'm not really sure what I want to go with on this car. I feel like some sport rims would probably look pretty good. Maybe the Lost Speed Mark V? I feel like that's a good look for this car. Let's go for those. For the wheel color, let's go black. Just make it look a little more aggressive, you know? Bulletproof tires, of course. Could do a tire design. I'm not a big fan of it though. Let's not do that. And last but not least, let's do the windows and tint those all the way out. Sweet. That's looking real good, I think. Let's take this thing down to the ground. We're gonna do a little sound test and a review. All right, let's see what this thing sounds like. You know, I kind of feel like it sounds like a lot of other cars on the street in Grand Theft Auto. But I don't think it's a bad sound for a car that you can get off the street for free or for, I believe, $90,000 on Southern San Andreas Super Autos. And for that price, I think this is a great car. I'd highly recommend stealing it off the street if you're actually going to pick one of these up. Don't buy it. I think it's a waste of 90 grand that you could put towards upgrades instead. But the Lampadati Felon, guys, it actually kind of hauls. For being a four-door and, kind of a luxury car, this thing actually is very, very quick. And with the spoiler on it as well, it's even quicker. It makes the handling on this car feel really, really good. The handling feels good stock with no spoiler, with nothing done to the car. But after you've done some upgrades like the suspension and the spoiler on the rear, it feels very, very good. I mean this when I say this, the Lampadati Felon is probably my favorite free car in the game that you can just get right off of the street, because it's such a versatile vehicle. You can fit 4 of your friends in it. It handles decently well. It's quite fast. It looks pretty good, I think. I think most people just see the Lampadati Felon as a way to make 9 grand super quickly by just selling it in Los Santos Customs after they steal it off the street. But if you actually customize it, I feel like it can be a pretty cool looking car. And, the performance for what it is quite good as well. So, if you're new to GTA, I would highly recommend picking up a Lampadati Felon as your starter vehicle. I think it's probably the best starter vehicle in the game, obviously other than the RH8, which of course is free. But if you want something a little bit different, I would definitely say pick up a Lampadati Felon. The top speed on this car is probably not very great. Obviously, it's a 4-door and it's a car that you can get off the street. So, the top speed is probably this car's, main downfall, I would say. The handling and the acceleration, though, on the other hand, are very, very good. Would highly recommend picking one of these things up, guys. If you ever see one on the street, just put it in your garage, save it for a rainy day. And if you're ever bored, you can customize it for relatively cheap and then take it out for a spin. It's a great car. Really, it's a really great car. For $90,000 or for free, you can't really go wrong. Anyway guys, I think that's pretty much it for the customization and review today. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, if not dislike. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.